The Johnsky is a YouTube channel run by and run for people over the age of 13. People under the age of 13 should click off of this video right now, or watch with a parent or guardian. Viewer discretion is advised.
You don't scare me!
Militus freaking today, militiamen. My name is King Prime, and welcome back to another video here on the YouTube channel. Today, as you can tell by the angle, and if you could probably guess, since the last review was a Landa 058, today we're going to be taking a look at another Halo the Spartan collection figure, but this time we're getting a bit crazy with it. In fact, the box to this figure is so big I can't even fit it in frame. So I'm going to have to zoom all the way out. You're going to have to say hi to Nappa and the other things sitting on my desk. Here we have the box to the Halo the Spartan Collection Deluxe Arbiter from Halo 5, or Thel Vadam. This is a big man. The box is huge. Taking a quick look at it, this is the very first of the deluxe figures for this line, as Darth Maul falls from my shelf right there. On the back here, we have Arbiter waving at us. He's saying hi. We have down here some figures also included in this line. The Master Chief Mark V from Comet Evolved. Kelly, one of our previous reviews. The Spartan Rogue, who I do not have and do not care to get. The George figure. And then this Master Chief, which is, I think, like a halfway a deluxe figure. It's the one that comes with the weapon projection platform and the little mini weapon statue, as well as the little hologram there. That's pretty cool, but that's pretty much it for the box. You have a nice picture of the Arbiter on there, and you have the big old window that came with it. So that's that. Okay, we had a slight technical difficulty there, but we're back. Now, let's take a look at the figure itself, and here he is, and I swear to God, he, like, misses the top of my desk by, I kid you not, about like a millimeter. He is all the way out there, my friends, and we are completely zoomed out. To zoom in, I don't even know if I'd be able to do it. So let's try and take a look quickly at the figure itself. This figure is massive. I'm just going to say it. The normal Spartan collection figures are 6.5 inches. This guy's got to be pushing 8. I mean, he is absolutely huge. The detail on his armor is really nice. You have some red striping down the middle, which you can't really tell because of the bronze goldish plastic that they use for the armor, but you have a red stripe going down the center, as well as some nice ashy detail. War paint, I presume, from the Sangeli tribes. The same thing goes down his arms. You really cannot tell. Even if I try to push out the light, you can't really see the red and the white, but it's there, and then you get it striking down his thighs as well. Going down to his feet also, so very nice detailing there. It also continues down his spine and into his absolute dump truck of an ass. You got all the spines going down there. The plastic detail on this figure is immaculate, and the weight and the heft of it is... I mean, you know when you pick up this figure, this thing is huge, and it's heavy as hell. I'm not going to lie. Real quick, I'll also show the accessories, so I'll lie Arbiter down here because I can't really stand him up. But he comes with the Prophet's Bane, which is his energy sword of choice in Halo 5 Guardians, a game which we don't talk about. We have a Storm Rifle from the same game, another weapon we don't talk about, as well as a few hands. So for his left hand, we have a fisted hand and a holding the rifle hand, because you can tell because of the thumb sticking out. That's what that's supposed to be. I mean, you could also use it as the waving hand that we saw in the box, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. As well as another fisted hand for his right hand, so you can complete the pair. A storm rifle holding hand and an energy sword holding hand. So that's that. I'm going to push all those accessories into frame here so you can see everything that this figure comes with to put these weapons into his hand. You do have to complete some black magic, though, because the Sangeli fingers don't really fit into the grooves of the weapon all that much. You got him holding that, and you can just pop out his one hand and put this in. I'm not going to do it because I really don't care for this at all. This is going to go into a baggie full of other stuff, as well as this hand, the fists as well. What I really care about is the energy sword grasping hand. So we'll get his energy sword holding hand, and we'll have that. We just got to pull off then the rather large hand peg, and this is just the open hand, relaxed open hand, and plug in the new one. So that's that, and oh man, this is a big boy. Oh lordy, he is absolutely massive. I mean, like, seriously huge. I usually do a freeze frame for a size comparison. Here is Master Chief, and unfortunately I don't have the Halo 4 or 5 Master Chief to compare this to, but this guy, in his knees are compressed right now. He is massive. There he is next to Chief. He is absolutely huge. Like, I can't even describe it. This thing is going to take up so much of my shelf. It's not even funny. So, for the articulation, we will quickly go into it. He has a hinge at the head, which you can make him look down, and you can really make him look up, maybe a little bit, but not really. He has nothing beyond this. He can't, like, turn his head that way or this way. This is just one solid neck piece. You have a nice outward hinge at the shoulder, as well as a bicep swivel at the upper bicep, as well as a double jointed elbow and a swivel at the hand and an in and out joint, which works on both hands, even though this one is armored and this one isn't. And I'm bumping my light now. You have a very workable chest ball joint, so he can get his reps and he can do sit-ups, as well as a not so functioning hip rotation, which is being blocked by his energy sword right now. It doesn't really work that well, but the hips themselves, the ones, you know, that are attached to his legs, do have ball joints, so you can get a nice range of motion, which is kind of limited by his ass armor right here, but it's not that bad. You have some nice ratcheted knees, which don't have a lot of range of motion, but do feel very solid and will not crack, as well as one down here, because his leg is kind of backwards, like chicken-shaped, so he has two there, his two knees, so you can go up and down with that to make him even taller, which I think I will do, as well as the ankle hinges, and, if you can believe it, individually articulated toes. Because usually the Halo figures have that, and Arbiter has 4 of them because he has 2 feet, so that is pretty good articulation. I mean, it's kind of standard for the Spartan collection, but honestly, not all that bad. I don't really know what else to say for this figure, so I guess I'll save it for the final thoughts and do a quick freeze frame while I pose this guy up. So, freeze frame.
Waste of deck space.
Freeze frame, unfreeze. I don't know what else to say about this figure. I'm kind of like overwhelmed that it's just massive and it's really good. I really do like this figure. My only complaint about it being is that he can't look left or right, which is really annoying. There is no side-to-side head joint. This is the only figure that I've ever reviewed that doesn't fit in my review space. So I'm sorry about the seeing my the sides of my desk here, but I mean, just putting Chief next to him now, if I have that I'm fully extended, he's just freaking huge. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this figure. He's gonna go into my shelf, obviously, but like, oh my god, I can't even imagine it. Jazzwares knocked it out of the park with this. If they keep this energy up, and of course, if I hope they release a Halo 2 and a Halo 3 Arbiter, or maybe a Ripa Marami as well, I think that they could go really far. This kind of deluxe action figure is what Halo is all about. This company should be focusing on, because this is what's going to draw people into the franchise, draw people into the collection here. This just, I mean, I can't even describe this. You can see me. Usually I'm very well put together and very, very fluent with my speaking, but I don't have words right now. This Arbiter figure is making me lose my diction. I can't speak properly about what I feel like about this figure. It's just that good. I'd highly recommend it if you can find it. I got it on sale from GameStop, but I haven't seen these guys in stores, so make sure you grab yours soon, otherwise you're going to be paying out the ass on the aftermarket. If you like the Arbiter, If you like Halo, if you like any of that good stuff, make sure you share this with all your Facebook groups, your Instagram friends. Make sure you share it on, whatever the hell you want to share it on. Also, make sure you like, comment, subscribe down below, all that good stuff. And as always, my friends, peace.